It's okay. You still have a lot of time to know these beautiful ladies.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all beautiful ladies over here. I'm very happy to be here in the beautiful country of Philippines. Like she said, my name is Michael Garcia, and I live in Florida, United States. Well, about my age, I'm gonna let you guess, guys, when I'm going around the table, I might ask you to guess my age. And my ideal woman, I guess I don't have much preference. I think when love comes, you have to open the door and let it walk through. So if that woman is 50 years, so welcome. If it's 20 years, welcome. So I'm here just to explore your heart. My heart is open to conquer.
Wow!
All beautiful ladies, I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I live in the United States 21 years old, and I'm originally from Russia. And I'm very happy to be here. I studied on the internet like 2 years, and then I decided to come. And right now here, I'm happy. I'm 58 years old.
I am Jenny Marie. And my professional ambition someday is to become a professional singer and at the same time a professional teacher.
This is Ronna Lou and welcome to our Philippine Podcast Live tonight. I hope you all are doing well. And for our new viewers, please click the green button on top of this video to send your instant message. Just for our Philippine reopening update, that we have 398 first batch tourists arrives in Manila Airport and 109 are from the US. During departure and arrival, you must present the following. It's just for a recap, guys. So, number 1, fully vaccination proof. 2-dose or single-dose vaccine received more than 14 days prior to departure. Number 2, negative RT-PCR test taken within 48 hours prior date and time of departure from a country of origin. Number 3, passport valid for a period of at least 6 months at the time of arrival in the Philippines. Number 4, valid tickets for return journey to the port of origin or next port of destination, not later than 30 days from date of arrival in the Philippines. Last is travel insurance for COVID-19 treatment. They say it's $35,000, but based on one of our clients, Paul Mazon, who is already now in Davao, he only paid $163 in the insurance during departure. He used the Philippine airline actually, and he also shared that he had a smooth travel to Davao and to Cebu, and happily met all the ladies. All the ladies he has on the list. Yes, so thank you so much for sharing, Paul. And here is the Cebu City travel requirements for tourists and visitors. Always bring your valid ID and official vaccination card with QR code. If QR code if without QR code, present official vaccination certificate issued by local health officer. Latest government data show that over 62.5 million people have completed vaccination against COVID-19. Officials are aimed to fully vaccinate 90 million individuals by the end of June. DOH Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergery said all regions have negative growth rates and are deemed low risk for COVID-19 spread, except for Cordillera Administrative Region and Davao Region. The country's health utilization rate is at low risk. Meanwhile, Davao Region's intensive care unit utilization rate is at moderate risk. So guys, our March tour is officially canceled. If you are planning to join our one of our tour this year, I better advise you guys, you better sign up now or soon, because it will gonna be sell out pretty fast. So I'm telling you guys, you have to make decisions now, because Philippines are now open and you're ready to go if you're ready. Yes. So here is our first message from Jacob. Jacob said, do the ladies ever get a chance to look at the guy's profile and choose to date the man before he ever sees her profile? Actually, Jacob, once they receive a reply or a message from you, then that's the time they will be able to see your profile. Most of the ladies would, of course, they see you in the picture, but most of them actually are interested to meet you in person, because you'll never know, even if the picture you look like they're not interested in you, but they still showed up. It's rare to the ladies. It's rarely happened that the ladies won't show up during the meetups, especially only if they are unavailable for number one is the job, and they have to take care of something, or they're out of town. But usually they show up just to make sure that they won't miss an opportunity, because everyone knows, the lady knows that it's better for you. There is a different chance that when they meet you in person, they might change their mind, or they will think that in picture they're not interested, but in person you really they will really be interested in you. So most of them really showed up on the meetups. Here's from Dennis. How can we sure the women on the site are real women? I wonder sometimes if I am talking to the actual women. Yes, Dennis. We won't be able to tell you or to see you that to give you proof that they are real women, but of course, we guarantee by the name of AFA, through the years that we have been in the business for 25 years now, they are a real person. That's what our agency still has a quality of ladies and has a credibility. It's because we have offices all over the world, especially in the Philippines. We have 3 offices. One is the operational, and 2 are handling management for the ladies. So they are the one who's talking to you. It's just that of course it will be converted from, for example, they rather receive it via mail, via text message, or via messenger, converted into our send it to our local offices, and then from local offices send to the receiver, which is you, or to the sender, like that. So it's real. Our company is real, but we of course, Dennis, we would advise you not to go crazy on the letters. That's what we always advise to the guys. We would rather you save money for your future tour and meet them in person, because also of course the lady would like to meet you in person rather than just being a keyboard master. because relationship really starts and really build up really fast and strong when you meet them in person, when you dated them, when you are real, when you are in front of them. That's how it works. Michelle, from Michelle, sorry. Are tour prices going up because less men are able to travel to the Philippines? The prices are still the same as what it is on our website, so it's still it's what they are based on the computation of our accounting and our local offices in the Philippines. Yeah. Because I know for sure, but individual tours we are actually have receiving a lot of numbers of individual tours right now who are actually signed up and went. Some of them are already in the Philippines. Some of them are still waiting for their departure. So yep, we've been receiving the numbers, a number of individual tours, but during group tours, I hope you guys would think about it if you really wanted to go this year. So I hope that you are going to sign up now because pretty soon it's gonna sell out. Yeah. Here is from Patty says, I heard Thailand is open for tour for foreigners. When will the tour starts again? Yeah. Yes, Paddy, our Thailand is now open. It's been open for at least, I believe, since January or December. So our tour offers in Thailand is singles or individual tours. Please check. I forgot the date for our Thailand tour, but please check our website. There is a scheduled date for our Thailand tour next this year. Here is from Jussie. Have you rescheduled the Philippine tour yet? The Philippines has already reopened its borders. The March tour is not rescheduled but canceled. Though we still have 2 tours upcoming in the Philippines. It would be on August in Cebu and then October in Davao. So just if you really wanted to go now, Philippines are open, borders are open, so please sign up if you are planning to, because it's gonna sell out soon. We can only accommodate minimum numbers of clients who do the group tour, so it's up to you guys. Yeah. From RT, what if I'm not looking for marriage, just something little bit less than marriage? Can I still go to the tour and date beautiful women? Yes, RT. Of course, you will never know when you will never know what happens in your relationship, how fast the progress would be once you are in the Philippines or once you meet them in person. So I would advise you to try and be there. Take a look at the ladies I'm telling you, the ladies are interested in looking for a long-term relationship and possible marriage. So during the meetup, when you meet the ladies that you are really interested in, and if you decide to just date or will never, because you'll never know what will happen during the relationship. So of course you still have time to think about it. It's not just you, but it's also the lady. So you'll have to meet her first and then decide what would be your future like with her. There's still process of like 7 to 9 months processing it. Actually now it's like a year process of fiancé visa or dating. You'll never know, of course. So just be there, RT, and meet the ladies. From Benjamin, yes, I heard Asian women are monogamous, but I'm always fond of dating 2 girls at a time. Can I still expect them to go on a date with me? Oh my God, it's pretty hard, Benjamin. They might, of course, they might gonna go on a date with you, but if you are really not like, they will gonna try to date you and get to know you. But of course, if they will know that you are interested in dating more than one, then they will probably going to stay away from you, or at least because it's hard. They're looking for a long-term relationship that can lead to marriage. They are not looking for flirting or game, and they don't want to take the risk to play with their hearts because Benjamin, it's hard. That's why the women here in our agency are serious upon looking to a serious relationship. So I would advise you, Benjamin, to think about it. And I'm not sure if that really suits you, but Asian women, no, in our agency, that will really a low chance of success of finding that lady. But in Asia, all in Asia, I think it's still a low chance of having, because Asian women are very romantic when it comes to relationship, when it comes to dating. So when they knew that you're playing around with them, or that you are dating more than two ladies, then it will hurt them. Or if there is someone, very rare, if there's someone who is game with that kind of situation, they will also, of course, if they're playing with her, might as well she's going to play around with you, because it's hard to invest in a relationship that has a very low chance of survival like that, or so success, or like gaming it like that. So yep, it's hard. So well, I'll just try, but I'm not sure that will really works for you or for the lady. Here is from Thompson. Thompson said, you keep showing your young women meeting American men. Do you have any women age 50 plus going in socials? I'd like to meet them. Yes, Thompson, we also have, I think less than 50 or less than 100 ladies on their 50s. What would I advise you, Thompson, is to go to our advanced search button and take advantage of searching for your preferred age, like 50 plus. So just input there and then submit. I believe it's like less than 100 in Philippines. Yeah. So of course there still are ladies who are women under 50s who are still hoping and praying that they will find someone who is interested, not just who they are, and not just by the age. So yep, just keep looking, and I know for sure there is someone, because of course there are hundreds of ladies, but you only need one, right guys? Only need one right person to be your future wife. Here's from Keith. Is it true that some Filipinos will make the first move? Yes, it is. If you are really that quite the not very approachable or very shy type of person, the lady will know if they are really interested to you. They will show you through action how they are really interested in you. And of course, if you really like someone, even no matter what gender is, then you have to show to get the outcome of the relationship. If you are not into her, then might as well just let her know first. Just be upfront, be nicely upfront to her about that. But yeah, there are some. I'm one of them. Yeah, my husband is quite shy type guy, which is which is my ideal type guy. So yeah. Here is from Nico. Do Filipinas feel insecure with their brown skin after they get to America? Not all of them, only few are insecure, because once they get to America, in America, they will notice and they will what do you call that? Realize that being brown skin is looks it's like you feel more proud, you feel more like proud of being Asian, and that realizing that tanning here in United States is very expensive. Yes, but there are also some women who are already really want to have a whiter skin or a lighter skin. Once they get here, they still want to have a whiter skin. So depends on the women, Nico. Once you get in the Philippines, if she is really into like putting lotion, it's really insecure and like whitening products like that, then you will know that once she get here, she still wants to use whitening products. You'll notice it once you date a Filipino women with that kind of personality, but only few, like around probably 30% or 20% of the ladies are. Because once a woman is interested to a foreigner, they already knew that foreigners likes darker skin or morena like that, so brown skin. So yeah. Here is from Mark Usri. Hi Mark, how are you? Ronna, how are you doing? I'm certainly glad that Philippines is getting back to some normalcy. I'm certainly planning on making the trip, and some points just waiting to see how normal it gets. Yes, Mark, I'm glad to hear that you are planning to. Well, of course, what I've heard from our clients who are traveling right now, and also from the news and some other reliable source, it's doing great. Yeah, Philippines are doing great, receiving the tourists, receiving are slowly getting up or opening up some restaurants, hotels, just to accommodate the coming tourists. So yeah, they're pretty good at doing that. So I hope and pray that it will go smoothly. Yeah. If you still want to wait, then it's okay. No problem with that. Just keep in mind that there is a lot of also guys like you who are planning to go to the Philippines and doing tours. So might as well plan ahead. Yeah. And book ahead or something. Here's from Marksmus. Any tips on dealing with the weather in Cebu? So far, weather in Cebu are doing great now. They're slow. They are opening up. It's actually like coming summer, so a little windy, but and a little hot. So it's tropical country, Mark. So you know what you can. Just the only quite bad season if you don't like rain is that on June and July. So yeah, right that. And we haven't heard any bad news about like typhoon coming or hurricane coming. I mean, yeah, like yeah. So hopefully it will this coming year the typhoon that's the last one. Here's from Mark Guzri. I've been vaccinated, but yeah, it still ain't quite normal enough quite yet for me. It's okay, Mark. Just keep in touch. Just if you're not really if you're not yet comfortable traveling right now, then just slowly get yourself ready. Here's from Mark's. Ms. Ronna, would a valid CDC vaccine card work in the Philippines? Yes, I believe valid. Yeah, that's one of. Here is the recognized certificate for the COVID vaccination is the World Health Organization International Certificate of Vaccination and Prophylaxis. Number 2 is VaxCert PH or National or State Digital Certificate of the Foreign Government which has accepted VAC Cert PH under a reciprocal arrangement unless otherwise permitted by IATF. So I believe CDC is applicable, I mean, recognized in the Philippines. And yep, her is where am I now? Sorry guys. Yes, CDC mark is approval, and might as well print it out and then print it out the email you receive from CDC and the card, the yellow card. Please bring that one. From Eric, hope you and your family are doing well. May God bless you and your loved ones. Thank you so much, Eric. I hope you are doing well too, and your family, of course. Always stay positive, good vibes, and be happy. Here's from Joe. How can I met a nice lady here? You mean here in the United States or here in the... Yes, Joe, of course. You will be able to meet a nice lady in the Philippines in our agency, and just take a look, take some time to look for the ladies you're interested in. And of course, you will only know the lady if she is really nice one, if you are going to meet her in person. So guys, even if how you wish, how was your dream come true, it will never become true if you're not going to make an opportunity or get a chance to meet them or be there and meet the ladies. So guys, don't just go crazy on the letters, just be there and meet the ladies you're looking for. Actually, the ladies, what I've been receiving feedbacks from our clients who are already in Cebu or in Davao, they actually met all the ladies that they have in their hot list. Yes. So I am proud that the ladies went back, or slowly getting back from their provinces. And once you decided to go to the Philippines and scheduled your tour, just let us know, because we will gonna contact the ladies, and I know for sure the ladies will also be willing and would be happy to meet you in person. They've been wanting to. It's been 2 years, guys. It's not just you who are waiting to meet them, but of course, the same to them. From Eric Turshas. Hi, Ronna. Glad to reserve my spot for a future tour. Good job, Eric. Yes. Can you give some tips and what to say to the ladies when table hopping? If it's okay to ask. Yes, of course. It's based on my experience, been like years. Yeah. So, of course, it would be nice to not just by asking questions, but with your approachable face or expression to ask, how are you doing? How is your day? Like that. What's your name? You already know her name, but at least it would be nicer for her to get a nice experience for her to introduce herself. What's her age? Like ages doesn't matter, of course. So like how, like what she feels to see that you are really considerate person, and like how are you, like that. And just a simple questions like what are you feeling right now? Are you happy? How was your day, like that? Or how was your work? What's your work? What's with your family, like that? Do you have a child? Do you have siblings? Do you have parents? I mean, like, do you have a parents? Of course they have. Yeah, of course. So don't, sorry about that, parents. So yeah, so siblings, you have a child, or like what else? What's your favorite? What's your like and dislikes? Like that. Simple things that can slowly lessen or breaking down those walls or the awkward things. Here's from Eddie. Do the ladies care if a guy smokes cigarettes? Eddie, for some ladies, of course they do care. It's because they care about you, they care about your health. But if you're really like there are some only few ladies who are not really dating into a smoker guy. But it's not that big deal for most of the ladies. If you are smoking, then we respect you. If you of course we will try to convince you not to smoke anymore. If she is planning to be with you for a longer time, of course we would want you to be in a longer time with us, like that. So it's not that break deal for most of the ladies. They're just, of course, concerned about you and your health. So if you're willing to change and stop the smoking, then it's better. If they would be happy. But if you're not, they won't push you to do those struggle things, because it's struggle to quit smoking, and the ladies understand. Just they will just gonna set some rules about smoking, like don't smoke at the house, inside the house, don't smoke nearby the kids, like that. So yeah, you can set some arrangements, you can compromise with those topics or situation. From Mikey, why are the Filipinas single? What are they looking for? Yes, of course, there's a lot of women in the Philippines. There's a lot are single. First and foremost, they wanted to just take an opportunity to meet someone outside, or someone foreigner, or someone new to them. Like, there are some who got fed up with the local Filipinos. There are some who just wanted to experience, or just wanted to explore a different culture and meeting. And there are some who is like they are really into a foreign guys. So it depends on their situation, it depends on what they pursue in life. But of course they are looking for a loyalty from a guy, from a foreign guys. They are looking for a stability of future life with their future husband or future family. And of course they believe that a lot of people, or a lot of Filipina believes that foreigners can give a lot of opportunity, not just financially, but in family itself, but the stability, the security for the family you are going to build, and opportunities. And number one is loyalty, which is that's why they'd rather, like, I mean, they really like not into age gaps, like that. Yeah. So there's a lot. As long as you're a good guy, of course, number one, you're a good guy, and number two is they can be sure that you are sincere, and that you are going to take care of her. Because once she realized, or she see that you are interested, or you are going to take care of her, she's gonna give it back to you 10 times more. Yeah, that's how caring ladies are. That's how appreciative women are. Here's from James. What do the parents of Filipinas think when their 20-something daughter marries a 50 and 60-something foreign man? Do many parents in the Philippines actually approve of such marriage? Yes, James, they are. Only few parents are really against it. It depends on how you're going to show the parents that you are that you are real, that you are sincere, that you really love their daughter, that you can assure them about her security and happiness in the future. Yes, it's a lot of experience from previous ladies, from my friends, and also to myself about that. I've talked to my parents about it, so if they're okay, because I am 20, I think 26 by that time, and my husband is 59 years old. So we have 30 years of gap, and my husband is actually older than my parents. Yeah, they are. That's real. And I asked them, of course, they will feel awkward. They will feel it. They will feel a little bit more like shy type. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to expect from the guys or from my husband Rob. So of course, that feeling is normal. But if they really saw, if like, of course, for me, I explained to them that I love my husband, I love him, and is it okay for you? Of course, it matters to me their opinion, but they are really supportive. Most of the parents are really supportive with their daughter, as long as when upon meeting up, or upon your really shows your sincerity, guys. That's number one, for the parents to know your sincerity, that you really love that. When you're going to marry their daughter, she will be taken care of, and she will not be abused by you or by that foreigner guy. Yeah. So it's not much of an issue for the age gap, or for that kind of 50-60 or age gap from their ladies. Yeah, it's also, as long as their daughter is happy, as long as they can see that the guy giving makes her happy, then that's not an issue for marriage, James. So don't worry about that. Worry about looking for a lady first, a woman who is willing to be the right one for you. Yeah. And then the rest will follow. Yeah. Here's from Brian. Hey, Ronna, now that the Philippines are open, will there be outside activities as well, like boat rides and snorkeling? Yes, Brian, if you're going to a group tour, of course, they will probably, that activities will probably gonna be on our excursions too. So, the next tour would be in August in Cebu. So yes, I believe excursions is still available. And the cities locally, they are now opening up. That's why they open up the country for tourists, for money to come in the economy. And a lot of business will, of course, accept those kind of tours. It's a big tour, so yes, I believe so. And if you are going to individual tour, yes, I believe there are already parks, there are already activities open, especially in the boat rides, because it's not much of a big venue when going to a boat or beach activities. Yeah. And resorts are now open, of course. That's one of the tourist big economy tourist highs. Beaches are one of the tourist spots, of course. So they, of course, surely opens. Here's from Gary. Is Marco Polo going to reopen? Unfortunately, Gary, what we heard, Marco Polo is still closed, and I'm not sure what their plan in the future would be. So far, they didn't announce anything about reopening or probably a new management for Marco Polo like that. Here's from Brian. Hey, Ronna, I know you can't wait to go visit the Philippines to see your family. Yes, Brian, of course. I wanted to probably go on June and July with my daughter, and my husband is planning to go there first on March. So yes, we are, of course, been planning to go there since a year ago. But of course, it's not just me, but you guys. I know you guys are slowly planning up now because it's doing great and slowly opening up. Business are opening up, so a lot of good opportunities. From Connor, kamusta ka? He says, kamusta ka? How are you? Would the lady rather stay in the Philippines if meet her man, or they really want to leave? Connor, yes. All the ladies would just tell them, wanted to, of course, willing to relocate. So it's really up to you guys on how, or up to you now. You're like the father of the family or the leader of the family. So Most of them would rather choose to stay in the Philippines if given a chance. If you choose to stay, then she also wants to stay and be happy. She doesn't have to leave her family behind to experience or to go on a place where stranger country, or to experience or to give courage for a different experience. So yes, they would rather if it's possible, but if not, they would also rather take the risk and have courage to be with you, because why the reason of the relationship really goes fast or gives stability and progress in your relationship once you're together, of course. As long as you're together, no matter where you are, no matter where she will go with you, as long as you make sure that just please make sure, guys, that the place you are in is safe to make her feel secure. Just don't go to a place where it's isolated, where she's gonna go crazy looking for someone to talk to, or like in the jungle like that. So just give some consideration about that. Here is from, where am I now? Okay, here's from Patterson. When is the next tour, Ronna? Next tour would be on August in Cebu. So Patterson, if you are really interested, just book now, sign up now, because it's gonna sell out pretty soon. That's what I've heard from we're having a lot of numbers, and remember, guys, each tour has a limit of number. We can accommodate at least around 25 guys, so yeah. Just make sure, just telling you. From Ron, Wisconsin, what happens to the ladies that are widowed or divorced? Why aren't the women who are now in the United States offered? I'm sorry. What happened to the ladies that are widowed or divorced? Especially Philippines. So far, I believe there are still fighting for the divorce issue, if they will accept it, because the Catholic churches won't really accept the divorce. Or widowed, yes, we have some numbers of widowed ladies in the site, I believe. Not divorced, but of course it's rare to happen. So if you are looking for that kind of lady, you might as well look for the ladies under 40s or under 30s in our website, and they just looking for a long term. I believe there are still some ladies who are still working on it. They are probably in other sites or just looking for a local person like that. So never know, Ron. So why aren't the women who are now in the United States offered? Unfortunately, we don't offer, or we don't open ladies or Filipinas who are already here in the United States. I'm not sure what happened. It's because we are catering. The main point of our agency or our mission vision is to go to the country where she is originally from, to experience the culture, to build in the trust, or to build in the relationship with the union of two different culture. Once she's here, she's already knows the dollar, or there are some cases that might not hinders or give a high rate of success in long-term marriage, right? That. So Ron, if you're really interested, we would suggest, of course, for you to to meet her on the country she is originally from. Yeah. That would makes it more memorable, more experience, and more happy, of course. Love and romance should be an adventure. Yeah. Here's from Alan. What makes province girls in the Philippines different? Only a little bit different, Alan. For the province girls, they tend to be more close to their parents. They live more and more a little bit of more conservative and more shy type of ladies, or more into just like they're independent in a different way of thinking, but not in a different way of living. So they most of the provincial ladies are still live under with their parents, even if they already graduate, even if they're now working, they still live in their parents to make sure to help out with the family, with the finances like that. So in a different way, but still provincial ladies are kind of shy type, or like urban type of ladies here in here in the United States, like that. Where am I now? Here's from Jose. Jose said, do Filipinas like living in the United States more than in the Philippines? It depends, Jose. So of course, a lot of ladies are willing to live in United States, are willing to relocate as where you live. But if given a chance that you want to stay to the Philippines for good, like that, of course they're also open to that opportunity, or they're also open to that kind of situation of living. It's because it's more convenient to them, for them to live nearby their family. They don't have to really experience our English, or really give a lot of adjustments on the living, because she's in the Philippines, like that. But yeah, but of course, if like lots of guys are actually, like for example, if it's possible for them, they live to the Philippines for 6 months, and then they live to the US for 6 months. It depends on the guys, or good business or situation, or just let her experience United States too. Of course, they will also be going. They're also wanted to experience something new for you, something you want to share with her, with your culture, like that. So yeah, no matter where you are, if you are with your loved ones, then that's would be happier. She would be happier. So place is not an issue, race is not an issue, or color or age is not an issue, as long as she is really the right one for you, as long as she is willing to be the right one for you, and you are willing to be the right one for her. Here is from Gerald. Do Filipinas married to older men get judged in America? No, like very rare, because they already know a lot of, as what I experience, a lot, they will amaze. Sometimes there are like foreigners who kind of think that they are, like for example, me and my husband, they kind of think that I'm her daughter, like that. Yeah, so every time I go with her on a date, I usually wear kind of like mature type of clothes, like that. So just to make sure that I don't want my husband to be offended, like that. I know he already understand about it, but sometimes just give him some space, like that. So yeah, it's not much of an issue actually. My daughter and my husband is very proud of that, because this is like a trophy wife, like that. But no, it's not. So we're just happy. It's just it's not, well, once you're with your special someone, you don't care what they says, you don't care what people thinks, or what their judge would be says. But as long as we're together, it's our life. Of course, it's your life, guys. So don't make that a big issue, because it's your happiness that we are dealing with. You have to be brave, and you have to be proud. Yeah. So older men, no, there's, and I believe they're slowly getting by. Or I believe foreigners or Americans are already accepting the fact that Asian and Westerners couples are really kind of have a age difference gap, a long difference gap, but doesn't matter. Yeah, they really saw that you're happy together and they proud of it and they want to have one too. And they want to experience, oh, that guy is married to a Filipino wife like this age, like that. And if you really not into like younger guys, but the happiness and experience itself and the union or just being happy, then why not? Be yourself and might as well experience it yourself. Yes, because it's happiness that you're looking for. Here's from Songbird. My buddy married a 40 years old hottie. He is 70 years old. See, Songbird? Yeah, so Asian, Filipinas, age doesn't matter. They are happy, they are married, and if you want one, then just go to the Philippines and find someone special for you. So Songbird, if you're really also interested, then yeah, why not? Be there, meet the ladies. Yeah. So it doesn't matter, and you can see that they are happy. You can see that the guy has really taken care of. Positive. Harry says, why don't you give their WhatsApp or Facebook accounts? Harris, unfortunately, we won't be able to share that personal contact information. Or it's because we are a agency where a US based agency where we are by the law required to do the IMBRA, which is the International Marriage Broker Act. So everything, since she is a member to our agency, we have an obligation to make sure that she is safe, to make sure that she feels safe. At the same goes to you. So that's why we wanted every letters or communication will be the company will be in the middle. But when you meet her in person, that's a different case. When you meet her in person, then that's the time you can exchange phone numbers, exchange WhatsApp, or exchange Facebook account, like that, no matter, as long as you meet her in person. So if you are really interested on that particular lady, meet her in person, then by that time you are ready, you are free to go with her, you fly, or fly your wings, like that. But just let us know if you got engaged, or if she got engaged, so that we can remove her on our side. To make sure, because the ladies also would like that too, because you'll never know. The ladies really wanted to, that's why they wanted to sign up to our agency and not to other, any different sites or free sites, or that you can just register on your own. You can put any picture you want, or even if it's not yours, or age, if you want, like I'm 60 and I'll just put 40 there. You'll never know, because there is no one who's going to check about it, no one who's going to verify those informations. Here is from Brian. Hey Ronna, how many ladies will be at the Cebu tour in August? I know there will be. Yes, of course, Brian. There will be a lot of ladies, of course. I'm not sure how many ladies will be there, but we are going to make sure that it would be into like 7:1 ratio. So if we have 25 clients, that is why more or less than 100 ladies. But if it's less than that, then we might as well, depends on the availability of the ladies. That is why the ladies already knew that there is an August tour and October tour. So that's why while preparing, it takes time for us to prepare for the event, for the upcoming event, and let everyone know their priorities, or that they can set aside some jobs, or of course, just a lot of ladies would be there, I'm sure. A lot of ladies. So let's more or less than 100. But just to be safe, it's 1:7 ratio. From Chunks, from Chuck, I mean, sorry. Do the guys on the Philippine tours get an interpreter during the socials and on one-on-one dates? Usually we don't need interpreter in the Philippines. It's because all of the ladies knows how to speak English. Excuse me. Though they're not proficient, but at least they're good or okay. So you're doing great, Chucks. It's very rare, or it's never happened for us to really get an interpreter for you guys. So, but on one-on-one days, no too. So you are free for to dates anywhere and anywhere, as long as every first meetup should be in the office, and you have a buddy or personal assistant during the group tour. Buddy, they will just going to set your schedules for the dates, or who's you're going to date at this day at this time, like that. Here's from Luis. Are Filipinas interested in 25 to 30 years old looking for a partner to build a life, make memories, and spend their life with? Yes, Luis, a lot of ladies will also be interested in you. No matter how young, how old you are, as long as you are sincere, that you are true to what you feel, that you are really going to express that she is going to be taken care of, that you are looking for a long-term relationship and not just playing around, then, of course, Luis, there is a big chance also of, we have 80 to 90% success rate to our clients every tours. Yeah, so age doesn't matter, guys. Yeah. Here's from Brian. Hey, Ronna, how many ladies will there I know there will be limited amount of guys. Yes, so as what I said, Brian, it's 1:7 ratio. But so most of usually every tour we have, it's more or less than 100 ladies per event. So more or less than 200 to the entire tour. Sorry, where am I? Okay, sorry guys. Okay. Here is from Thomas. Thomas says, stay in the Philippines is better than staying in the United States. It's really going downhill with the current narrative. Yes, Thomas, I believe so. We have lots of expats and lots of clients before who already stayed in the Philippines. They have farm, they bought condo, they have a house there, they experience their life there, and they're enjoying their pension. Yeah, so it's a really good deal to stay in the Philippines for good. Yeah, because it's not just financially, but the environment itself, the people, the foods. Oh my God. Yeah, it's worth to stay. It's more fun in the Philippines. You don't have to worry about the big tax, yeah, or the mortgage or anything else, or a dollar like that. Here's from Willie. Would you like to know how many get married when they go on the trip? Yes, Willie, we have around 80 to 90% of a success rate. Just the last tour that we have is like the March tour way back 2019. We have 9 guys who went to Davao. Actually, it's 12, but 3 of them went back to United States because the COVID already starts back then. So we have actually, there's a lot. Like we have numbers of clients who are already married or processing their fiancé. So 9 of them got engaged. 3 of them got married and stayed in the Philippines, and the rest are still processing and waiting for their visa. Some of them married in the Philippines just last year. even with COVID. And then just this year too, they got married. Some of them, they can't wait for the fiancé visa, so they get married in the Philippines. Yeah. So there's a lot of numbers, really. You just have to be there and experience experience it yourself. You'll never know what happened. There's a lot of that could happen during your stay in the Philippines. Yeah. Because you're already in the same page for looking for a long-term relationship. You're already knows what you're looking for. Same goes to the ladies. So relationship can goes fast, can build up really fast and strong. Yeah. So it's a matter of effort for you guys. Here is from Mark's Moose. Maybe I will go to Davao in October or to meet Star. Oh, you'll never know. Yes, Mar, of course. Since you're already planning to go to the Philippines, might as well meet the ladies you're interested in, either from Davao or from Cebu, just to make sure that you have no regrets and you have time to enjoy meeting beautiful ladies. From Songbird, many are religious. Yes, many are. Here's from Jim S. Ronna. You have any single sisters? No, unfortunately, I only have one brother. And most of we have ladies in our family are rare. Most of them now are married or in relationships. So, sorry, Jim, but of course we have a lot of ladies in our website. So just take your time to look for the lady you're interested in. From Songbird, some in the province have never seen an American. Yes, some of the provinces, like especially those isolated area. But yep, you'll be, even if you're still, there are still numbers of foreigners, they're still gonna amaze of your beauty. Yes, guys, your beauty, not just outside. They were looking more into beauty you are within. Here is from Connor. Salamat, Ronna. I have no ties in my country and would possibly like to retire in the Philippines if I could find the right lady, but I am nervous. Just thinking about, so I understand they would have concerns, of course, but getting nervous is normal, and I know when you get in the Philippines, it's a mix of emotions, especially meeting with a lot of numbers of beautiful ladies. So you only need one, of course, Connor. So might as well give yourself a chance to be happy, work on it, and be brave to experience it yourself. Be brave to meet the ladies because you'll never know, your special someone, your soulmate is probably there in the Philippines waiting for you to be there and meet her. Yes. So that's great. Here is from, okay, where am I? Here is from Mark Smoose. Mark Smoose says, did the March tour before the pandemic end up with 9 guys getting engaged? Yes, Mark, that's true. 3 of them is already married and in Davao right now. Yeah. So all of them are lucky, the lucky guys. So yes, guys, thank you so much I never knew it's time to say bye-bye for tonight. Yeah. So thank you so much for those wonderful questions. I really appreciate your interest regarding our company and services. I would love to meet you again next week on March 9th, our next Philippine webcast. So if you have more questions and inquiries, please give me a call at 623-570-8505 or email me at afacebu.ronna@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you guys and let you know any information that I can help you with. Thank you so much for watching and take time to see to give to be informed by our agency by AFA, and we love you guys. Thank you so much. If you have more time or just don't forget to visit or to plan your future tour now, since the Philippines are now open for tourists, so you'll never know, guys. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Have a great rest of the day, a rest of the week. Good day. Yeah. So thank you guys. Take care and stay safe as always. See you again next time.
Hey there guys, it's me Delilah again, and today we are going to take you on one of the truly unique date experiences here in Cebu, which is circa 1900. As you can see, circa 1900 is very near the waterfront, which means it's right in your neighborhood when you come here for the socials. One of the more interesting features of circa 1900 is that it features an amazing pool right next to its bar and tapas. How many restaurants do you know are that well equipped? For a small fee, you can dip into the pool before dipping into the drinks list. The Belvedere is an amazing poolside function area that can serve a number of uses. And when you're done splashing, it's time to take a little walk into history. And I mean literally. Circa 1900 is a relaxed enclave of colonial charm mixed with modern menu options. Sitting pretty right next at the heart of Cebu. The restaurant itself got its name from the fact that when people started renovating this area, no one knew when the buildings actually stood for. So they called it Circa 1900, and it stuck. The restaurant opened in 2014 by Mr. Shrimsky and his wife, Aya, who were both the executive chef and manager of the place. The Shrimskys have really paid attention to the smallest details in their effort to create a world-class dining experience in Cebu City. The menu is international, with the freshest ingredients sourced locally. A bakery and tapas bar are also available for your morning and evening noshing needs. Oh look, even the koi are so koi. Is where the circa 1900 experience begins. Historically, Philippine presidents and even the late General Douglas MacArthur himself have visited these converted houses. If your date has a sweet tooth, then the noshery should be your next destination. This pastry and bakery workshop is definitely filled with amazing and scrumptious, delicious sweet treats. You can even watch them make, right behind this door, the wonders that you can definitely eat here at circa 1900. Apparently got its name from the insects that were swarming when this place was still being built. But you won't find any insects on the inside though. Just a relaxing place to unwind with great appetizers and drinks. Let's take a look inside. Taken in your fill of drinks and appetizers, it might be time to head upstairs and take in the view. One of the striking features for circa 1900 is something that you may not initially notice, which is the lighting. The Shrimskys, which are the owners of the place, prefer a low-light natural ambience for their patron, the perfect place to have first conversations with your date. The upstairs function rooms are as elegantly laid as the rest of Casa Dos. You can almost feel 100 years of history. No visit to Casa Dos is complete without the breathtaking view from the balcony, which only gets better by the hour. And that's it, guys. Circa 1900 here in the amazing city of Cebu. A place where you can definitely take your date and have a good time. So what are you waiting for?
And that's just a small taste of what Circa 1900 has to offer. The best part is, Circa 1900 is right down the road from the waterfront, where you will be staying on your tour. So enjoy a lovely evening with a lovely lady in beautiful Cebu City, Philippines. Now back to you, Miss Ronna.
Hi everyone, I'm here at Houston, Texas with John and Jelly, the couples from Houston. And John, I met you at socials in what year?
16.
2016. We got met with each other, and then he met Jelly. So yeah, and they got married. And now having baby, which is baby girl. It's a baby girl, and her name will be Briella, right? Briella.
Yeah.
And so, tell us the story about you guys meeting each other and your love story together. So here, guys, is their story.
You know, I logged in and recorded, I got set up on AFA, and then that day I bought airline tickets, and then I think on Tuesday I was on a flight to the Philippines. So an event was happening and I didn't want to miss it or wait 6 months for another one to come, so I just jumped on a plane and there I was. So it was pretty exciting. They picked me up at the airport and...
Caught up in a wild that summer, rolling in thunder. Started as a welcome.
So then I had an appointment to meet her, and yeah, it was really, the story is that one other time I had met somebody online. You know how it is when you're online dating, you don't really know what to expect, and this person was meeting me, and I remembered seeing this girl, and I thought, oh, you know, this is probably the girl, and I went over to her and she, oh, no, it's not her, you know, and then somebody else would have like, oh,